Trying to make sure my volume is all the way up. So I'm a little hoarse right now. Today is Monday, October 7th. Yeah, let me make sure I got that right. Yes, today is Monday, October 7th. It is like 8:31 p.m. I just got out the tub. And let's see. This past weekend, well, yesterday, we just, my family and I, my dad's side, we just buried my grandmother. So that's why my voice is like gone, like for the most part. She was 81. She was still in her right mind. She just had a stroke. Just some things happen as far as that, with complications. So anyway, aside from that, the funeral arrangements were handled by me. All the funeral arrangements were taken care of by me. And my dad, who was her only child, he kind of just delegated that to me, which I was honestly honored that he trusted me to do so. And so it was really, really great. We had a great celebration. We, sang, shout, oh my goodness, all that good stuff. And just honored her. Aside from all that, so after doing that, no, I said this was yesterday. I take that back. This was Saturday. The funeral was Saturday. So the funeral was on the 5th. Got a text message coming through. Okay, the funeral was on the 5th. So Sunday I rested, but so I don't know if you could see it good, but I got like I'm swollen. I'm swollen right up in here. So yesterday I noticed that my gums were kind of irritated in the bottom, like the bottom, and then my face just kind of got a little swollen. It just went from there. So I'm just not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna monitor it and see what it's gonna do. This morning it was kind of aching, so I did a coconut oil. I did the oil pulling. So that's when you take a spoon of coconut oil, put it in your mouth, and kind of just wish it around, and just kind of let it just get that bacteria out of there. Then I spit that out after 20 minutes. So anyway, as I was in the tub tonight, when I got out, I was just thinking, and when I got out, I was thinking about just a lot of stuff. I think about a lot of stuff. Just plans and just life and just all of that. So while I was thinking, one of the main things that is a passion for me is health, as far as like vegan and eating right. And I went raw. So let me just give you a backstory real quick, because I know I've already been talking long enough. But I went raw. I went raw vegan 2 years ago, and I did that. I did raw for 1 year straight, and then after that year was up, a lot of things happened in my life, as far as just going through a divorce and all of that, which it took a toll. It took its toll on me emotionally and mentally and physically, because I've always been a kind of an emotional eater. So going raw, I was, for that year, my weight held between like 125 to 135 during that year's time. So after going through what I was going through emotionally and all of that, it just wasn't with me. It was with my children too, because I do have children or whatever. But it was very stressful. And then I was on a new job. I was going through a lot with that. Just a new team, different people, having to kind of learn and deal with different personalities, and it was just a lot. It was a lot that I had to deal with. And so with that, I started eating and like eating like for comfort. I just started eating for comfort. I stayed vegan, but I was more so eating, like I was gravitating towards the junk foods. So long story short, now I'm at a point now to where I just really have been feeling God just like tugging me like, okay, you need to get back to the place to where you were. It wasn't until I started eating those foods and gaining, weight or whatever that people were saying, "Oh, you look so good, girl, you look so good." Which I didn't look bad when I was between 125 and 135. I was just so small, and the first thing that people like to associate you being thin with is, "Oh, you sick," or something, whatever. And granted, uh a little bit over 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with HIV, but I've never had any complications with it. And from me actually going raw, actually going vegan, because I've been vegan now for 4 years. So with me actually going vegan, I didn't. I think I was on medication for the first couple of years of my diagnosis, and then the Lord just let me off of it. And then I found out about, vegan, and I went and did that. And so me being vegan really, really helped to keep my levels undetectable, especially when I was raw. So when I started back eating cooked foods, and getting stressed out and all of that stuff, and just eating like vegan junk food, then I wasn't as vibrant as I was. My levels went up just a little bit, but I wasn't as vibrant as I was. I wasn't what I was used to being. So now I'm on this journey. The beginning of this year, the beginning of so January 2019, I weighed myself. I was 175. So that's like a drastic change to go in less than 1 year, to go from 125 to 135 to all the way back up to 175. It was a lot, and I felt it. I feel, you know what I'm saying? I felt heavy. So today I weighed myself. Today is I'm doing a raw juice cleanse. I don't know how long I'm doing it yet, but I'm doing a juice cleanse because I really wanna get back to where I need to be spiritually and just, mentally, all of that. I want to be back, and especially, with God, I want to be back in the place that I need to be with Him. So, I weighed myself today, and I'm 160.5. I weighed myself right before I got in the tub, and this morning I was the same weight, 160.5. Because they typically say, try to weigh yourself in the morning, so 160.5. So yeah. Today makes day 2 since my mouth has been swollen. I haven't prayed, and I was just like, Lord, let me know. It's like months ago. I was like, let me know when you want me to, do a juice cleanse. And I've been back raw for a month now. I've been back raw for a month. So I went from just being raw again to now I'm doing juice because I can't chew anything because of my jaw, my tooth is like really swollen. So I don't know if that's like a wisdom tooth. It feels like it, but I don't know. So I just wanted to come on and just say that that's what I'm doing right now. And I just plan on vlogging it. Just so I can kind of see what, just for my own personal stuff, and also, to share with others, to give you guys encouragement, and just to let you know, like you can do it too. Even if it's a 3-day cleanse, a 5-day cleanse, 10-day cleanse, whatever the case may be, like whatever you choose to do, you can do it as well. So I'm 160.5, and let me turn this camera around if I can. Hopefully I can.